Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new review today. Probably the biggest one on the channel so far, potentially. It was like him and Ansu Fati so far. But we have the new Flashback Witsel card to review today. So I'm sorry about the upload being a little bit late. It's because I am adjusting a few things here and there in regards to my setup because one of my monitors broke down and this white light is starting to kill me. So I might actually adjust my lights to be purple instead because I just bought LED lights. And we're going to see what the vibes are going to be with those lights because it could be a beneficial situation for myself because of the white light just starts to really bother my eyes. That's why I have the hat on as well as the blue light glasses because, you know, it's just not ideal to have it on all the time. But this is the Witsel review. Just wanted to let you guys know what was popping, right? 6'1", medium work rates, 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. In regards to his in-game traits, he's got solid player trait, leadership trait, attributes. He's got 80 acceleration, 83 sprint speed, 85 attacking positioning with 80 finishing, 86 shot power, as well as 80 long shots. So the card actually looks kind of interesting so far in regards to some specifics. Let's just adjust this camera just a little bit there. In regards to some specifics, he actually has a pretty impressive attacking presence in this game, which is very interesting because he is a medium work rated player that has a 4-star weak foot. So I do see myself mostly using a card like this in the left center defensive mid, left center mid position, just because it would make more sense to do that. In regards to his attributes, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking at a card with passing stats that are really good as well, so you don't necessarily need to improve them. Really nice. Dribbling on the card for the height and all that kind of stuff that he has, the fact that he's going to be a solid defensive mid or center mid presence, the card actually looks fantastic in that regard as well. In regards to defending stats, his base card stats for defending are actually quite decent. That with a Shadow Chemistry style boost would definitely be an ideal situation for this card. And then in regards to physical, his base card stats for physical actually are quite nice because of the fact that he is a 6'1" player that does have the physical capabilities as well. So with this card, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking at a lot of stuff, right? We're looking at this card in the center mid area, the CDM area, and we're going to be trying him out in both positions because medium is not entirely defensive, but we want to see what he's going to be like moving left and right and defending the certain areas, right? So how we're going to be lined up with a player like this is going to look like this. This is my boys team, so we're going to go ahead and just switch this really quickly so that way I can make my own team. I always forget that it's not the R trigger to do the copy team. It's a different one. So we'll do copy team one. My boy over here is going to help out, obviously, this year with like Bundesliga, Liverpool stuff. So it's always good to have accounts like this to help out with reviews and whatnot. So with Witzel's card, let's see if my boy actually has a Shadow Chemistry style. He does. Perfect. My boy already coming in clutch. The reason why I'm going to give him the Shadow Chemistry style is because of the plus 10 for acceleration, plus 10 for sprint speed, and massive defensive boosts on the card. Now, in regards to in-game formation, we're going to be lined up like this. So perfect. He actually has the perfect setup for this. So he has the 4-3-3 false 9 with my variation, which is awesome. Because what I'm going to do with this is I'm actually going to try Emre Can as the center defensive mid. And we're going to put Witsel in the center mid position. And then instructions, we just want to have balanced on him, right? So we can have cover wing, which is perfectly fine. See what it's like with... Actually, Mbabu, I don't want him to attack because he's not really an agile type player. So we'll just keep it like this. We could do cover wing for Witsel. But that's good that he has it set up for the 4-3-3 because I also want to do the 4-2-3-1 where Witsel is as a left center defensive mid. So these guys, they get the vibes. They get the vibes with this. So we'll do stay back while attacking only. We won't do cut passing lanes. So let's get into a game. See how he plays in these two formations. Hopefully he is a beast. Okay. This guy's using a kind of like a cool team. He's using Lone Ronaldo. He's probably trying him out, seeing how he plays. He's got Mbappe in there too on like 7 chemistry, which kind of looks cool actually. Okay, guys, so I'm going to switch to the 4-3-3 right away. I just want to see how it plays with that. Oh, interesting. Witsel kind of like moves into the positions in the center mid position really quickly, kind of. It's kind of nice, to be honest. Let's see what he does over here. We'll do like fake shot. Kind of stops. He wants me to play off of the CDM. Okay. Do you make a run right here? He seems kind of attacking oriented right now, dudes. He seems kind of attacking oriented, which is interesting. I have to change my defensive thing because my homie has it set up on assisted for jockey movement. Yeah, guys, he's kind of attacking oriented. That's interesting, actually. Ooh, great pass from an angle too. Oh, nice. Good reactions there, actually. Good balance there as well. Like when the other center mid moved forward, Witsel kind of like laid back a little bit. His long shot right there was actually quite solid as well. He's moving in a very interesting way in the center mid position so far, guys. I actually really notice his attacking presence so far, I would say. See, it's those situations. You see, I didn't trigger that run right there, and he just kind of like does that himself, which is kind of cool, actually. He moves to the side in that situation. Interesting, okay. 4-3-3, the winger starts to cut inside. He'll occupy that position. See, again, I didn't trigger that run. He just ended up attacking that space himself. Very interesting card so far. There's kind of like a variable that I want to like consider here, and that's when I might just tell the winger himself to kind of like stay out wide, because I want to see if that actually makes Witsel make those creative runs through the middle more often, you know? I'm enjoying the card so far in the center mid position. Like, his dribbling doesn't feel like a nuisance. Like, his dribbling feels fine, but it's very different this year as well. That one we actually triggered the run with him, and I pressed R1 there to see if he kind of comes back into position. So you can see that he actually starts to occupy the side positions because of the way that the 4-3-3 is set up. Okay, so we want to try a variable here because this is very important to consider when using these types of players. I want to tell Bellarabi to not cut inside and get in behind. So when you do that, you can see your center mid start to occupy those positions. You have to be very careful with that, because when you have your fullbacks on stay back while attacking, your fullbacks are not the one that's utilizing that position, your center mid is. So actually, the thing that we're going to do for this situation is we're going to have the fullbacks on balanced and overlap. Because that's something that I'm noticing a lot with Witsel is his utilization of attacking empty space, right? So we want to try that out with the wingers playing the way that they are and center mid Witsel playing the way that he is. Nice little defensive tactic right there. Do you adjust your run? His adjusted run wasn't too bad right there. Alright guys, I want to show you something in regards to the 4-3-3 that we were using, right? So we have Witsel playing as a center mid. Now I want you to see his characteristics in regards to him attacking, because the instructions that we have set up in this team is set as follows, right? Witsel has cover wing as an instruction for his defensive behavior. We have Bellarabi cutting inside, getting into the box, and getting in behind, constantly doing that. So you can see that Witsel, when he sees that empty space on the side, he goes to utilize it instantly. In my opinion, with the way that my boy Paul has his team set up, if you wanted to use him as an actual center mid, he would actually have to keep the winger on balanced instructions because of the fact that the fullback is not overcommitting and going forward. So Witsel, on the just cover wing instruction, will still utilize the attacking AI as much as possible, just not as much to the sides because of Bellarabi not always cutting inside. So if you want Witsel to make more of those attacking runs playing through the middle, you either keep it on cover wing just in case, you know, you find yourself like kind of open on the sides and you want to cover the wing, or you actually put him on cover center, so that way when he's on cover center, his attacking AI will just be like, okay, I need to make that run in the middle right away. So the way that this guy's team, my boy Paul's team, is set up is that I think all three of the midfielders need to be on cover center, so that way we can utilize his attacking AI going forward more, going through the middle, because of the balance that we have between both of the wingers here. Now, I don't know what Bellarabi's base characteristics are as a winger. I don't know if he cuts inside by himself all the time, but I know that Witsel on cover center will utilize that space more playing through the middle. So we're going to try it out like that, and then we're going to try him on the CDM position. Okay, so this time we'll switch to the 4-3-3 again. Let's see how he plays this time. Let's see what his pace is like with the shadow chemistry style. It's pretty good, to be honest, man. He's really fast. So you can see how Witsel in that position right there was more in the middle this time because the winger was actually there. Just something that you have to think about when it comes to the players you're using. So you can see we even have cover center on him, but he'll be able to offer this defensive presence here. Manual tackles in this game are very questionable. It's definitely something that they have to adjust for sure, but Oh, his dribbling's pretty nice, man. The composure is really noticeable on the card. It doesn't feel like you need an engine on him either, which is nice. All beautifully done. Does Witsel utilize empty space quickly right there? Oh, he actually moves to the bottom over here in this situation. What I'm noticing so far with Witsel's card is that in the center mid position, he doesn't feel as defensive for the 4-3-3. I think he would feel more defensive if I was playing him in like a 4-2-3-1 though. Let's switch to the 4-2-3-1 this time. He positions himself well in the defensive areas for the CDM position so far. You see his positioning in the middle right now? It's way better in the CDM position. That's where you'll notice the defensive presence more for sure. Woo! Nice little chip shot right there. Nice stuff, nice stuff. Yeah, 4-2-3-1, guys, he's definitely more defensive oriented. Like his height is definitely appreciated in those middle areas for sure. This is like a really enjoyable card to use. I don't know what it is, man. Like, he's just really cool. It'd be nice if he was a CDM with medium-high work rates, but it doesn't really matter too much with the way that the 4-2-3-1 is set up in this team, because you can see that he's on stay back while attacking cover center. It kind of offers like this presence at the top, which is great. By Bailey and Lamers on stay forward. Tactics is 5 and 5, right? Yeah, so I don't know, man. This team, it's nice, man. I don't know, like Emre Can moves really nicely with him. Let me see Emre Can's work rates this year. Yeah, he's medium-high. That works so perfectly. A medium-high work-rated player with a medium work-rated player with a 4-star weak foot. It's nice, man. I like the little combo that Emre Can and Witsel have with each other right now. You see how when my opponent was actually attacking against me, Witsel was actually well positioned in the CDM position? Nice little goal there with Bellarabi. Well done. Alright guys, so final verdict on this Witsel card. Honestly, he's a ton of fun to use, dudes. In the center mid position, I realized that he was more attacking oriented than he was defensive oriented. So if you want to keep him on stay back while attacking while your other center mid is on balance instructions, you can totally do that, because this card on the stay back while attacking instruction actually defends quite nicely for you. Big reason for that is because when you give him the shadow chemistry style for the plus 10 acceleration sprint speed as well as defensive boost, the card just feels very good all around. And I think for the card being 141k in comparison to this card right here, you can see that there's a very, very big difference in regards to the boost. He's a really, really fun card to use. Like if I were to do this card for the sake of doing some sort of squad builder in the future with, you know, having a Bundesliga team, he'd be really cool to have in the squad for sure. So if you guys want to do the SBC, it'd be worth doing. He's a very fun card to use. If you're making a Bundesliga team, even better. So I liked him the most in the CDM position on stay back while attacking cover center, especially since he was playing next to Emre Can, who is a medium-high work-rated player. So the medium, and medium-high worked really well off each other. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this review. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.